Mechanical progression has gotten revolutionary crease changes, particularly as far as blockchain arrangements. The extraordinary Vechain exchanging stage presently offers the bulky cycles that made the authoritative development late. This novel blockchain-based organization is instrumental in changing the elements of an association more creative and methodology all the more distinct. Allow us to look at the ongoing subtleties of Vechain and comprehend the Vechain cost expectation for what's in store. The cerebrums behind this blockchain-based arrangement. Brightloo made his blessing from heaven in 2015, an objective that was to make the store network and item the executive's lifecycle immaculate. Brightloo conveyed his tremendous involvement with the field with his stretch at Louis Vuitton in China before this endeavor. For the establishment, Vechain brags of being the finished arrangement taken care of production network upgrade prerequisites. The credit for acquiring revolutionary changes the item lifecycle through a productive administration framework goes to Vechain. While seeds of Vechain's starting point can be followed back to the Ethereum code, today, the key ascribes of Vechain are fundamentally put to use in installment organizing, casting a ballot, savvy agreements, and substantially more. Because of imaginative arrangements from Vechain, designers can today give highlights outfitted straightforwardly to business customer base. Vechain record and confirm each snippet of data about the production network development, which further guarantee security. To comprehend Vechain establishment, one requirements to scrutinize the beginning. The main role behind making this sort of blockchain organization was to resolve the issues being experienced by the coordinated factors area, particularly regarding dispersed and disproportionate information. While the business battles monstrous information traffic every day, sadly, a framework to make this information transferable and very much smoothed out was the center issue that stayed neglected. Extreme compartmentalization leaves the whole production network the board in the greatest number of cases to depend on concentrated information sources. Eventually, this brought about an information transmission that was less bona fide and hazier. BIOS Center East, a main UAE cloud specialist organization, has restricted with Vechain for an organization since December 2018 for encryption. Hair, a main shopper home machine from China, has joined forces with Vechain since April 2019 to utilize blockchain and IoT innovation. Shanghai Gas, in the energy section, restricted with Vechain and WAC 2020 to follow conveyance data and LNG quality on the Vechain Thor blockchain. The arrangement essentially dispenses with data hindrances in the store network, adds to a straightforward item process, and gives a solid LNG risk the executive's data set. Platform X-Chain, a Singapore-based organization in a toy fabricating arrangement, has depended on Vechain to list their collectibles since April 2020. H&M, an extravagance design brand, the second biggest dressing retailer with more than 5,000 stores around the world, has depended on Vechain for gathering inventory network information from its product offerings since April 2020. The administration, the more, the merrier. This mantra likewise applies to Vechain holders. This likewise is coupled with Vechain's main goal of striking a harmony among centralization and decentralization wherein votes are dispensed in view of how much Vechain VET cryptographic money an individual holds. Those possessing greater part coins of VET, i.e., more than 1 million, are recipients of 20% of the vote. The clients with appropriately checked qualifications and holding 1 million VET get 30% of the decision in favor of rating Vechain. The rest is isolated among the clients proportionately. The present VET cost is around 2 cents in the digital money market. After a non-stop downtrend in 2022, the token has been recuperating from its misfortunes starting from the start of this current year. According to our Vechain cost expectation, the money could proceed to recuperate and turn productive for the whole 2023. We should push ahead to our Vechain Thor cost expectation for the following couple of years. Vechain value expectation 2023. Out of many VET cost forecasts out there, our Vechain figure uncovers the normal VET cost could be 2 cents. The hopeful Vechain forecast proposes the typical cost will raise a ruckus around town marked. Taking into account the development in market capitalization, the most extreme cost could take off up to 5 cents. VET value expectation 2024. The Vechain cost forecast for the year 2024 appears to be positive up until this point. The Vechain cost will drift around a normal of 5 cents consistently, and it very well may be expected to raise a ruckus around town low of 6 cents. The base cost of the coin might be around 4 cents, and holding the VET token at this cost for the drawn out will help the financial backers. Vechain value expectation 2025. Our fair-minded cost forecasts Vechain would have to work harder on the off chance that the coin value wishes to accept and assert its situation for bullish energy as far as Vechain cost forecast 2025. In light of our Vechain expectation, the cost could effectively arrive at a most extreme worth of 9 cents, with a base worth of 6 cents for the year 2025. Vet Crypto Value Forecast 2026. The Vechain Vet Value expectation for 2026 is hopeful, considering how well Vechain assumptions are met regarding market capitalization and blockchain network acknowledgement later on. The Vechain cost expectation for 2026 uncovers that the typical cost might be 8 cents. The Vechain cost could contact the greatest and normal costs of 12 cents and 10 cents, according to our Vechain cost expectations, to create benefit for the financial backers. Vechain forecast 2027. According to the Vet cost expectation, the coin could contact the high of 16 cents, while on the disadvantage, it could fall up to 10 cents. According to our expectation, the symbolic value hit may be exchanging at a normal of around 13 cents for the year 2027. Vet value expectation 2028. According to our Vechain expectations, the crypto could exchange a scope of 11 cents to 17 cents, where the previous is the most reduced cost and the last option is the greatest cost for the year 2028. Simultaneously, the typical cost of the crypto may be 14 cents. Vet expectation 2029. Taking a gander at past execution and investigation, the Vechain coin might have least and greatest costs of around 12 cents and 19 cents individually, with a typical cost of 16 cents for the year 2029. Vechain value expectation 2030. As per our Vechain cost expectation for 2030, the drawn-out execution of the Vet in the crypto market is supposed to be hopeful. Our Vet crypto cost forecast uncovers the coin could have a greatest cost of 23 cents with a base cost of 15 cents. Simultaneously, the typical worth might be around 19 cents for the year 2030. In light of our Vechain cost expectation, a drawn-out increment isn't normal. The cost guess for 202 year-end is supposed to be $0. As per the Vechain expectations done, the coin cost is supposed to stretch around 1 cent toward the finish of 2024. Momentary cost expectations recommend the Vechain cost to be around 2 cents. Blockchain innovation is staying put. It has changed ventures' tasks and saturated our regular routines, affecting them fundamentally and completely. Vechain's blockchain is significantly more than just digital currencies, and their Vet cost forecasts like Vechain cost expectation. Stages. For example, Vechain pushed the limits of blockchain productivity because of a strong calculation and furnished the world with a more effective option in contrast to business as usual. Vechain is the need of great importance, so you should build the computerized impression, as even in urgent areas like medical care and banking. One can't dismiss the meaning of Vechain. In medical care, through Vechain, one can follow back the ailments and sickness that has happened to a patient to figure out an individual's well-being in a superior manner. In the financial business, Vechain is a huge job player in understanding the value-based conduct and monetary capacity to settle on giving a credit or administrations, and so on. Vechain has made conceivable endeavor amicable arrangements making tech waves all over the planet. It has offered consistent answers for higher and ideal authoritative execution. An ever-increasing number of associations are warmly greeting Vechain to coordinate their frameworks, adjusting them for their information assortment and making them sealed in different circles of their business. Is Vechain a wise speculation? Indeed, Vechain is a wise speculation according to the Vechain cost forecast. It holds the possibility to fill fundamentally in the close to term. It has reflected significant development throughout the past year notwithstanding the market instability, mirroring the chance of